Julius. You were the one. I didn't want to believe it was true. It's true. I am Dracula, but I'm not what you think I am. I must destroy Dracula at any cost. This is my destiny. No, wait. I don't want to fight against you. Nothing you can say will stop me. Prepare to die. Okay, again, I have many things to go over. One of which being because Julius is a Belmont, this is the one time in the game the, Death Sickle, I think is an okay option because, with him being a Belmont, he resists holy damage. So, because he resists holy damage, now, I don't believe he's weak to, now, Julius, I don't believe he's weak to dark. In fact, I think he might also, because of being holy, resist the dark as well. I can't damn it, I don't remember. You know, I got low HP instead of Headhunter. Let's go Lubricant. Oh, damn it. I can't remember if he resists this or not. Ooh, even if he does, it doesn't matter because I have infinite magic in the... Yeah, I can just do that. 660 damage. I don't need my basic attacks. I should also totally be using that to try and dodge him. One, the castle in the background is falling back from this, and two, man just casually did Grand Cross. Because he's now in the phase 2 of the fight, where for phase 2 he starts whipping out his sub-weapons and shit, because the first phase you saw he was only jumping around and whipping. Because of that, the first phase is relatively easy to beat. I am just very stubborn about it. Yeah, I beat him. Julius, again, especially with infinite magic and stuff, he's not that hard, because him being a Belmont, his fight, funny enough, sort of works like a Belmont, where his attacks are very hard, they're very hard-hitting and they come out very quickly, but he's very stiff. He has a lot of recovery frames after he throws a sub-weapon or after he whips, so it is literally you have to use your knowledge of the stiffness of a Belmont basically in reverse, because you're now using that to look for openings. It's actually really neat. Stop, I've had enough. Why won't you finish me off? You took it easy on me. I could tell the strength of a Belmont. No, the strength of a vampire hunter is greater than this. When I fought you, I felt the evil spirit was in you, but there's more. I also send the Solnus spirit, and that's more than enough to stop me. I've got a favor to ask of you. What is it? From here I'll set off to fight against my own fate. If I lose the battle and become the reincarnation of evil, I want you to kill me. I will. I promise. Thanks. Now you can go into this battle without reservations. Farewell, my friend. Don't let me use that whip again. So yeah, go to run back and save after that. And say, yeah, Julius boss fight. That fight, like I said, is known for being hard, because in a lot of ways it is, especially if you don't, think about he would be a Belmont, so because he would be a Belmont, though that's a funny example of despite that weapon being stronger because it's a skeleton, it's dark aligned, so being dark aligned.
You keep saying this.
I'm going to continue harping on it because it almost feels like that weapon exists for the Julius boss fight, even though I'm pretty sure Julius still resists dark. Actually, that's a funny thing, as I fought Julius, you have the, enemy list. This game on its own actually had a in-game enemy list, so because you have an in-game enemy list, I to see Julius should be right around the end of the yeah, Belmont. Yeah, toughness. That
Not tolerance.
That head was the horns. I think that is dark. I believe he resists its light, poison, petrification, and I believe it's darkness. So yeah, the scythe is even useless against Julius. So I don't know what the point of this weapon is. I'm going to continue to harp on it, because this would be like some other game giving you a weapon for hard mode, but that weapon has like no strength scaling or something.
Into the pit.
On, I want to go back. I forgot about this. I haven't gone into those 2 extra floating rooms. And you just go in circles until I get to those. And then we move on.
Then we blast them.
Then we blast them.
We quote that a lot.
And that, because of actually fighting Julius, that would be a moment to, like, talk about the shit I wanted to talk about. Well, one, something interesting, and this carries over in to Dawn of Sorrow. Before you went on that, like, rant about emulation and stuff I was talking about, you made a joke out the whole fighting like Dracula with his fist. That's in some ways potentially not entirely inaccurate, because there's like there's a thing, well, one, something in this game that's just metal as fuck. Now this is obviously so you can't cheese the boss, but because of how hard that fight is, a lot of people will think to use the Chrono Mage, and it's like, Julius is just immune to time stop.
Yes.
He's just immune, he's just immune to the time stop. Oh, funny, there's a tiny corner, right?
Yes.
Again, I must get 100% map, even though it's already 100% map. Though the funny thing was that tiny corner of the map being unfilled in, that means I didn't go that way, so I think if I go that way, I will loop around to get the other... I think I will actually end up looping around to get the other 2, so, you know, that's nice. Anyway, what I was going to say, besides the, I believe in this game being immune to time stop, in Dawn of Sorrow, because, like, you know, that we fought Julius, this game has an extra, like, Julius mode. I'll cover more about that later. Also, in that extra Julius mode, because the mode doesn't have any story or anything, yeah, go through, I get the thing now. Because the Julius mode in this game doesn't have any story or anything attached to it, it's, like, you basically just can explore the castle. You don't, like, have any restrictions, and the way the game does that, one of Julius' moves is a super jump. Besides a super jump, he just naturally sinks in water to get around the whole needing the one skill to sink in water. But my favorite part, and again I think this is reflected in the boss fight, if I remember correctly, for Julius, because it is like super non-linear and you technically don't have to do anything, he is just immune to Chrono Mage naturally. You don't have to go fight, I believe you don't have to go fight Legion to get a ability to make you immune to that, because Julius doesn't, you know, have souls. He just has the Belmont sub-weapons. And I believe this can, like, this trend of just being immune to time stop for reasons, I think continued into Dawn of Sorrow as well, where there's a boss in that game that is a, like, gigantic JoJo reference, because it's a boss that has time stop and fights you by throwing knives. And again, I think he's just immune to the time stop. Though, because the Julius mode in Dawn of Sorrow actually has a story attached to it, that part might not be true. I can't remember. I know in this game, because the mode doesn't have any story, he's immune to the time stop. But what I was going to say about Dawn of Sorrow, funny thing that just shows how, like, fucking manly Julius is, the game justifies the whole having to seal monsters with the magic seals after you beat them, because it's explained that when you kill a monster, they'll like reconstitute, so you need to seal them to prevent them from reconstituting. when you kill things in the Julius mode in Dawn of Sorrow, he doesn't need seals. And it's not a gameplay thing, because that mode actually has story in Dawn of Sorrow. It is literally explained. He is so fucking powerful. He just, like, he kills them beyond their regeneration. He is, like, that fucking powerful. And this is why a lot of people think Julius is the strongest Belmont in the series. Because he is. And okay, that's everything. That looks like it's everything. I'm fairly...
Except for that gray.
Wait, is that...
No, there's gray there, and then there's those two grays if you're going to be...
Are those grays, or is that just negative?
That's gray!
But because the map is 100%, there are no doorways into any of those. Yeah, because it's the... Yeah, that spot in the ceiling. Yeah, because you need the bat to get in here.
Yes.
Yep, that's one. Okay, that's one, and then I can... Fucking clock tower. No, actually, wait, that's not the clock tower, that's the final area. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Two.
Yeah, I forgot that was a one. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. It's funny given...
Oh, the hippogriff.
It's also funny given what I was sort of just bitching out, because the hippogriff... It's a super jump. And because it's a super jump that can be done, like, you can keep the Black Panther for... You can keep the Black Panther for speed, and you use the hippogriff, like... Because that's one of the gray ones, you always have it, so... You know, the funny thing about that is, I was thinking about a minute ago, I was like, wait, I remember a super jump ability in this game, why don't I have that? Oh, I must be getting it mixed up with one of the other games. Now I just need to get whatever the fuck that spot is. What the fuck are you, and why are you a giant chicken? All that for a weapon that's not worth it. I can go beat the game now. Now, the one thing about picking that up again is that due to that soul not being there, having all of the souls does change the ending, so this leads to... I can't show the, like... Because, again, you see the map, nothing.
It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, what is your opinion on the Julius fight? Overall, this fight can be somewhat difficult because Julius basically does have a lot of options, and if you don't have save states and rewind, Julius can actually be really difficult. But on this collection, you can abuse save states and the rewind and make Julius incredibly easy, and that also works on most anything in this game. And I do remember a few miscellaneous people talking about how they struggled with beating Julius on the GBA back in the day. So Julius is a bit notorious, but if you're playing the game on this collection, you could abuse save states and the rewind. And that basically makes Julius super trivial along with pretty much everything else in this game. But anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.